Now I'm going to get Carly to do a test of flexibility. So it's a test of hamstring flexibility, and we're going to use the sit and reach test. So there is a particular way that the sit and reach test has been designed. So we've got a sit and reach box here, which is great, and it's got the measurements on here as well, so we can analyse our results. So Carly, what you're going to need to do is place your feet flat underneath the box and sit as comfortably as possible. So sit high on your sit bones, and you want your legs straight. Okay, if you do have any lower back problems or any injuries at all, you would bend your knees slightly. But because it's a test of flexibility in the hamstring, we want our legs to be as straight as possible. So you should be okay with this because you have no injuries. But if you feel uncomfortable, just let me know. Basically, the plate's going to start up here in front of our toes. And we're going to try and push it as far as we can past our toes, and that tells us how flexible we are. So I get you to place one hand on top of the other so that your middle fingers line up, and you're going to place them on the silver plate here. So you're going to take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to push it in one fluid motion as far as you can, and you're not going to like jump, just in one motion. So breathe in, and then breathe out. And just in one motion push it as far as you can. So this is in line with where your toes are, and there's a mark on here that says where your toes are sitting. So we want to try and reach at least for the toes, if not past the toes. Okay? So obviously, if you're cold, like if you're not warmed up, you're going to be less flexible in any muscle group. So you can either test it cold, or you can test it like when you've done a bit of a warm-up, just to see if there's any major difference. But obviously it's really important to warm up before you exercise. So yep, hands one on top of the other, big breath in, and as you breathe out, you're just going to push the plate as far as you can. So we've got 28 centimetres, which is 5 centimetres past our toes. So that's a positive result because you've gone to your toes or beyond. If you went below, that would be like a negative. If you went to your toes, that would be like a neutral result. But because you pushed past your toes by 5 centimetres, that's a positive result. So there is room for improvement as well. Like you could push that a little bit further, and that would just come with some strengthening exercises, stretching before and after you work out, and you would be able to increase that flexibility range.
Okay, excellent.
Thanks, Carly. Thank you.